Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food, or just Pun if you prefer, and this is the finale of Kirby Star Allies. So, I think it's about time that this game gets a little bit dark. It's everyone's favorite edgy boy, Dark Meta Knight. Okay, when I say it's the finale, I don't mean it's the last episode of the series, but more so it's the end of the story mode. But anyway, let's see what we can read about Dark Meta Knight. This shadowy figure makes a bold return from the land of the amazing mirror. Perhaps he was drawn by the dark hearts, but while his motivations may be shady, he'll sure make a mighty ally. The power of the shadow can pierce through any light. He is basically just Meta Knight. He has a sword with a sword beam. And, you know... Oh, yeah, but he can also summon giant swords from a mirror dimension. You know, the usual. Like, he also has some mirror attacks. You know, standard stuff. He basically almost every move he has is oops, I didn't mean to do that. Like every move he has is basically acts as a reflector in some way. What move? I feel like I'm forgetting a move. Overhead triple slash. Dark drill is up B. Down B. Oh, dark spiral. Okay. So dash, then up plus B, then down plus B. Okay, I thought I did that. Okay. It's basically just sword, but if you let the dash end, it becomes the other thing. Okay, dash should be in midair, dark crosscut, triple thrust. Yeah, okay, that works how you'd expect. Dark chop, press hold B, mirror spin slash, dark caliber, down and then sideways plus B. Oh, that move. Okay, yeah. Down and up is blade burst. It's basically, you know, an all around you attack. Up plus B is wall of mirrors. Okay, down and B is dark mirror. Down B in midair is that one. A in midair is hover. And then L and R is reflector shield. Okay. So I didn't really miss too much aside from some of the timing on other stuff. But yeah, he has reflectors for like all his moves. I would say Dark Meta Knight is probably one of the most overpowered Dream Friends. You can give him any element you want. He basically is a combination of the sword and mirror abilities. Mirror isn't in this game. You know, he has Meta Knight's flying capabilities too. Basically Dark Meta Knight, yeah, unless you need elemental coverage like on your Dream Friend, I would say that Dark Meta Knight is just the best ally you can have. Anyway, Jambandra base. You're going into the final couple levels here. And it's just me and Dark Meta Knight for now. So, you're not gonna backstab me, are you? Good. Anyway, I need to get some friends, I guess, is what I need. I hate it when, like, the walls aren't moving fast enough that you can just run straight forward. I guess maybe if I walked, it would work out. I don't know. There's, we're now on a moving platform. Can we get some friends here? These are basic enemies. Let's get you as a friend versus a me ability. Oh, wait. Yeehaw. It's time to take down these people that don't believe in, you know, freedom and, you know, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They want everyone to think the same with their dark, satanic, you know, ways and their evil-looking hearts. Remember, Satan was banished to hell. And that's where he should stay. We don't need his revival on Earth. What do these people think they're doing anyway? They think they can just somehow turn around and say, hey, we're gonna take over your freedoms by, summon our evil overlord. Now, in my home, I don't know how it is for all you outer spacey folks, but in my homeland, we would call that, an encroachment on our constitutional rights, And, we won't stand for that. Not while I wield the fastest whip in the West. Yeehaw. Okay, I guess I lost. it. I'll take staff. Anyway. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Can we get some shock on these weapons? I guess bomb could be elementally infused, but I don't really care too much. Anyway, it's time to get all our friends in a circle and do the thing that I think is kind of a bit pointless. Anyway, this is a somewhat fun platform section. The good part is that since it's a section that requires 4 friends, if you die here, your friends don't, also die, even though you're all technically falling down a pit together. So that's good. I mean, when you die, your friends don't necessarily die, unless they fell down the pit before you or whatever. See, I'm demonstrating. Your friends won't all die if you accidentally fall down a pit like that. You'll just respawn. You'll not have an ability, but your friends will be there. I guess they'll lose any elemental infusions they may have had, so be wary about that. I don't know. I would have preferred to see a friend train, honestly. Okay. And by hitting that button, we now get access to the secret. I love how Dark Mennonite, instead of a get up, he's already up, but he's looking around, I'm gonna watch our, backs and our fronts or whatever. We need rock? Yeah, I need to be rock. Wait, how do I... Oh, we need a fire thing, and then... Okay. We'll replace NSP. We'll have you do a fire sword. And then I'll hop on you just to make it go a bit quicker. We'll have you cut this. Come on. Then... yeah, we'll get ice instead of... we're still gonna need fire, but... Oh, Dark Man and I can do that. We'll get ice here. Okay. So we hit that. Oh no, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Come on. Okay, we can still make it. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, whatever. Take 2. Light the thing for us, please. Okay. Now everybody in. Okay. Now we're just waiting. Here we go. How does that work? Theoretically, mine should get fired before the rest, or the Poppy Bro and Dark Mennonite should have been fired before the rest of us, because technically their things ignite first. But how does it have enough time to wait at their cannons? But as soon as it hits ours, it's oh, we can't wait. We gotta go immediately. How does that work? Okay, I'll take one of you. I don't care what element, just give me something I can hit these guys with. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. I don't know. Dark Meta Knight's pretty cool. It's all this stuff that he can do. Ah, we got cannons this time. Let's get Mr. Beam Attack himself in here. And let's just keep doing this until we either run out of enemies to defeat or they give us an... Nope, okay. I think Poppy Bro might be coming with us to the final battle, just because, like, I've not seen anyone that I need on the team. Oh, this is pretty easy. Just, you know. Take them out with the power of my ice thing. Okay. So, come on. They have shields. How fast will they ever go down if I... Yes, they will. Okay. Anyway, this might end up being a longer episode just because this, like, last level here and potentially, the one after are a bit long. Anyway, another friend circle, so at least, oh, I'll lose staff if I fail. Never mind. Okay. But the rest of our friends are safe for this section. That's always good. Oh my god, I always hate having to jump into the switch to make the door open. Okay. Hit the switch, hit no switches here. Gotta hit this one, gotta hit this one, gotta hit this one. And we made it to the secret treasure chests. Very good stuff. All that's left is to open up this for a full heal. And this is 3 puzzle pieces, but I think this is our first one this game. I know where one other one is that I skipped just because I forgot it existed, but here is, I guess, our first time this playthrough of seeing a hell room. Yeah. Pretty fun stuff. It has all the new abilities, Spider, Staff, and Artist. So, yeah, good stuff. In classic Hell Room fashion, we're going to take out all of the blocks. And I guess festivals here too. But that summons more hells. More HAL. More hell, more room, more fun. What matters the most is getting the stuff that landed on the top. And we can get a sleep ability if we want that. Don't touch that Waddle Doo. Is this a team I want to go into the final fight with? Not really, but I think it's poetic. Bringing along our dream friend for the episode. Bringing along Staff because it's like my favorite ability and it's like the best new ability. Bringing along Poppy Bros because he was our first ever friend. And also bring along Waddle Doo because Beam Attack. And also Beam is just a really fun ability. Anyway, this is our last goal game. Actually, there is... this is almost our last goal game. Anyway, number 2. Kind of sucks considering like the first 2 parts I only got number 1 on the goal game. But it's whatever. Will we complete this picture? Oh, definitely. We got Fight for the Crown. This is a really good picture. It looks like comic book style. It's pretty neat, and you can see all the fun events from Return to Dreamland. We completed 4. Now that picture, that one looks like Triple Deluxe, and that one looks like something with Rick, so Dreamland 2 or Dreamland 3. And then that last one, I don't know. Anyway, made it through Jambander Base, so all that's left is the Divine Terminus. Dark Meta Knight's eyes just are glowing, and it's kind of creepy. Anyway, here we are, the final level. Alright. Star Allies. Been a fun game. Why do they always feel the need to fly? Meta Knight? Dark Meta Knight, whatever. No, can I get on top of you? Please. I know it can happen in this room, and I don't want it to. This is the crushing room, where they, for some reason, thought it would be fun if the last obstacle in the game was instant death for all your allies. That's why I'm going to try to ride Dark Meta Knight through this, so that way he doesn't get squished as easily. The other two, I can definitely find replacements. But Dark Meta Knight, if I have to go back and replace a Dream Friend now, it's just going to be awkward for everyone, I think. Okay. So we go after it touches down. The good thing is that they can only squish in very specific areas. The bad thing is how big those areas... Oh my god, no. Like, we would have gotten squished there. And then in this one, even though I've been keeping him safe by riding on him, it's better for me to just go in, because I can fit in easier as one person. Okay. Don't lose allies in that room if you don't have to. This one's a lot easier to avoid getting squished, this section here. Well, okay. This one is not. What do I want to do? Do I ride Dark Meta Knight? I think I just kind of fly. They'll make their way out of harm's way as I move over here. Okay. This is the team that we're bringing to the final fight, so let's make sure they make it there. Okay. Good. Plenty of time to get in here. This room, I remember being somewhat of a pain. You see, you have to make that jump onto that platform. But you have to do it while riding on a platform that will move up continually and gets faster as it goes up. So you have to jump like as soon as you see the bottom of that platform. Little rough. I mean, it makes sense. It's the final level, but also, like, it would suck if you had to go back and do that at the at, like, you know, the end. Okay. So now what they do is, I don't think anyone can get fully squished here. Okay. This is gonna be tight. Okay, good. Barely made it, in my opinion. At least. Yeah, I don't know. It might have been a bit, you know, from somebody else's perspective, they might say, oh, you definitely had time to spare, but that felt close. It's like, it's really hard to bring a Dream Friend all the way to the end of this. But we made it. And now the question is, what do they have on offer? I'm gonna actually put all of them away. So they have staff. They don't have bomb or beam. Do they have someone who can give water? They do, in the form of Broom Hatter. So what we want to do is we want not bluster, but we want water. And the reason we want water, actually, we want to get beam first, because beam is green. And then we want to get you to replace Broom Hatter. Okay. Now, how are we gonna manage this? Actually, let's have... If I accidentally get something, it's not bad. But we want that so that this way Poppy Bros Jr. can get... oh my god. I'm gonna get my staff ability, and then what we're trying to do is we're trying to get everyone with water, and then Waddle Doo can just take on be Waddle Doo. Alright, this is the team. Staff, Dark Meta Knight, Poppy Bros Jr., Waddle Doo. You ready? Let's Waddle Doo this. Following the dark hearts, the friends that follow the dark hearts, and at long last arrive at a mysterious altar. Here it is, what the game has been leading up to. While there has been some text, I appreciate Kirby's unspoken storytelling, I guess. Stop right there, pink one! I did not expect you to survive your visit to Gem Bastion. What's more, you somehow bested my darling Franny and Burge. However, your luck has run out. It is the dearest wish of Lord Highness that no one interferes. Here we go. Bringer of shock, Zan Partisan. Zan Partisan swore an oath of loyalty to Highness. Even though he has yet to remember her overly long name, her respect for Highness never falters, thanks to his intoxicating charisma and her deep sense of duty, and despite his poor treatment of her. This is why I grabbed water. Lightning is weak to water, in Kirby. Which, you know, makes sense. Like, if anything in Pokemon, it should probably be, like, the other way around. You know, because water would disrupt any potential electric currents, you know, by acting as a great, you know, conductor. Is water a conductor, or is it... I think water is a conductor, right? Water conducts electricity, that's right. Alright. Water is a great way to cancel most of her, like, ultimate moves. I shouldn't have done that. Hopefully I can still make it through with... Okay. Hey, can I get my staff? And it still has water on it? Oh, you shouldn't have. She's gonna try to do that. We're just gonna bombard her with all her water abilities and knock her down. And then we're just going to do one of these and just, you know, ultimately destroy her. There we go. Is the bringer of shock? Yes. Extreme weakness to water. Anyway. Victory dance! This is a great team. Like, Poppy Bros looks so carefree. Dark Meta Knight, it's like the only one that looks edgy. And then Waddle Doo is just like making a cool Waddle Doo pose. Help, Highness. Alright. Yeah? What is this? Interference? You seem to be in my way. Yeah, you should sue. That's total mistreatment in the workplace. Anyway, well then. It seems we do not have enough energy to revive our Dark Lord. Must we allow ourselves to fall into oblivion? No! No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, I say! We are the master of the universe. How can you? You all alone. It's enough. They are you alone responsible for stopping the noise call this man. Are you listening? Your future is far as you have done. We already have attained the vessel that contains. Now it's time to come dark to this world to come. Grace us gloriously, Dark Lord. Excuse me. You see it now, don't you? anyone who interrupts our revival ceremony, we must kindly ask that they please disappear forever. The Efficient of Doom, Highness. Everyone's just attacking him right away. Anyway, Highness worships a deity of destruction whom he plans to bring back to life. However, a rite gone wrong has led to the dark power he needs being scattered across the galaxy. Now he seeks to gather this power at an altar. Stop him, Star Allies! This is it, the final fight against Lord Highness. Highness will mainly use magic sphere type attacks that you won't see because we're taking him down way too fast. And he can also use all the 3 elements that the mage shifter use. Ice, fire, lightning. There's the ice. Don't stand too close when he does that. If my allies were better, they would take this guy down already. I am just saying. Anyway, I think Yo-Yo is actually the most optimal ability for that fight. Anyway, yeah, he's totally lost it. Alright, he summons the 3 mage sisters. And now he's using them as pawns, puppets, kind of a bit of both. Be careful. Make sure you pogo. He's channeling his elemental powers through them. He'll try to use them as baseball bats, but we already got him down to his 2nd stage. Or I guess 3rd, but, you know. Semantics. Now they're going to use our friend abilities against us. I don't know how they can use friendship when they're dark, but I guess it's evil friendship. Friendship for evil purposes. You know, like any good evil villain, I use friendship for evil purposes only. Oh, be careful. He's gonna go... Thought he was clear. Okay, I'm just gonna guard in this corner. Okay, now he goes to the middle and he spreads them out across the battlefield. Be careful of that. Now's our chance to completely wreck him. Though we don't get much of it. I believe he's going to try to baseball bat, or is he going to... He's now using them as a shield. But you can hit him as long as he peers over the top of them. Our friends are seriously hurting. Hit him enough, he becomes vulnerable again. Pretty simple. This is like our first involved boss fight, but usually I take him down way sooner due to having more stacked allies. I usually gather like all the people I can. Anyway, you! How could you defeat me? The Lord Highness! An offering to our Dark Lord. Perhaps, if there is, an offering. What should I do? Only one option remains. Those who harbor the greatest of magic, I call upon you. Did they consent to that? Like, anyway. Make it so. Accept my aid. I pledge myself to you, Dark Lord of Destruction. I do this so that our Dark Lord may be reborn. Rise, Destroyer of Worlds! Rise, Void Termina! Okay, he's completely lost it. Void Termina isn't real. Yeah, just because you're floating away in a giant black cloud. Yeah, make you think I'm gonna believe that Void Termina is real just because of that? Yeah, right. Anyway, I guess it's friend ability time. Alright. It's time for the, you know, friend star. With added friendship, Star Allies Sparkler. I guess the power of friendship is, I mean, it's kind of been the whole thing throughout the game. We're using friendship. Yeah, it makes sense. Onward. They expect you to go in with artist, fighter, and yo-yo? Like no elementals? Okay, whatever. Are you gonna do our puzzle piece count now before we fight him? No? Okay, gonna do that after? Oh, yeah, okay, you are gonna do it now. Thank God. It would just be awkward placement if they did it after. Still missing one special piece, huh? Anyway, this is where I would normally end an episode, but it's onward to the final battle. The friends have joined to create the legendary Star Allies sparkler, Kirby Star Allies. Roll credits! Well, actually, wait, that joke doesn't really work because, like, after we beat the guy, the credits are going to roll, so, whatever. They said it! They said the thing! That's a better joke. Why didn't I lead with that joke? Yeah. Great special effects. We all know Void Termina isn't real. Destroyer of Worlds, Void Termina. Is that a Majora's Mask reference? Maybe, sorta, I don't know. It's a similar shape to Majora's Mask. Oh, also, 3D gameplay. Anyway, similar shape to Majora's Mask, similar ideas like the Titans from that game. So yeah. Why don't I... Oh, I'm not an elemental thing. I'm just using raw staff power, I guess. But the thing goes down pretty quickly. You basically just gotta take out his eyeballs and jump over dodge his attacks. Oh, we should probably read this guy's bio. Rise, O dark lord of despair. Crush the stars, lay waste to care. Rise and cover the land in sorrows. May your symphony of emptiness bring the end of all tomorrows. Okay. Now that we've done the lore, it's time to, So, Void Termina, huh? Supposedly the god of destruction in the Kirby world. Though, then again, we don't really know that for sure. It could be a being of, like, infinite potential, I guess, rather. It's painted as the destroyer of worlds, right? But does that mean that its purpose is to destroy, or that it actively seeks to destroy, or rather that in the past it has caused the destruction of worlds? Anyway, he's gonna summon some giant swords with master crowns around them for some reason. And he's gonna summon them in attack mode, I guess. Luckily, this isn't the phase where you need to get behind him to shoot down his, back eyeball or whatever. But then he's gonna have the phase where you need to get in front of him and, I guess take damage like an idiot. There is an edge and boundary to this arena, so you can't constantly keep running left to dodge all the attacks. You do actually have a, like, parry or guard button in some sense, where you do a little, I mean, I think you have a guard, last I remember. Is it... X changes who's in front. Why didn't I do that? They probably would have done more damage. Like, yeah, he has a cutter thing. He has a bomb-looking thing. He has electric. Yeah, here it is. The parry is the L and R buttons. Okay. Anyway, time to take on the beast within. Taking him out from the inside. Well, there's the sacrifices. Making up this thing's internal organs, I guess. I don't know. Alright. The shocking true form of Void Termina has been revealed. Born from the total absence of care and composed of dark energy, he has awakened from a state of mere existence to that of true sentience. He now desires only one thing: to crush all opposition. This definitely implies that through... Wait, what does it say? Born from the absence of care, he's awakened from existence to sentience. basically it's saying that he was born from, destructive desires and, anti-love, and as such, he now desires to destroy, because I guess the opposite of love is destruction, or to say that people who don't love only seek to destroy. I mean, I don't think that's true at all. I don't think love and hate can be equated to creation and destruction or anything like that. But that's apparently the Kirby universe way of seeing it. Maybe it could be seen as we live in a loving universe, so if it's, loving, then I guess hate would want to crush all love, and by extension the whole universe in this case. But still, definitely the implication is it desires destruction of everything. Next phase. Rise, O dark lord of despair. Crush the stars, lay waste to care. Upon your wing, dark judgment bring. May your symphony of tragedy cause the end of everything. This thing is a menace and possibly the most powerful boss in the Kirby series. The only thing that might be stronger than this thing is, well, I don't want to spoil it. But I can only think of one, maybe two beings that might be stronger. No, I can think of one definitive thing that's stronger. I can only think of two beings that might be stronger than this thing. But we obviously, but yeah. Of those two beings, both of them are spoilers, so, I don't know, I mean, the Kirby games they appear in have been out for a few years now, but, like, literally just going through my entire catalog of Kirby knowledge, not a lot gets close to matching this thing's power level. Not necessarily in gameplay power level, but just in lore power level, because in gameplay, this thing is actually not really that strong compared to other Kirby final bosses even. But I think that's because Star Allies is a fairly easy game. I wouldn't even say it's the most difficult fight in the game. This phase especially is pretty easy, honestly. And then but yeah. So this guy was basically like Kirby lore has definitely been expansive, in the past, just like generally. It's been pretty expansive, but I feel like not a whole lot of people really paid attention to it until this guy showed up. Because Star Allies, of course, came out on Switch, meaning that it got a lot more attention. It also is fairly easy, meaning new players to the series could definitely grasp what was going on. And this guy's lore implications really made it seem like we're very big compared to some of the other stuff we've seen. A lot of the other stuff seemed like self-contained sort of stuff, but this guy and, Highness and his Doom Cult kind of tie a lot of other Kirby lore back together. So, I can get into that in a separate video when we get more information out of this guy. I was hoping to get the bullet time there. This phase just takes a while. Again, I didn't switch to the guys who have better damage output. Why didn't I do that? I don't know. Whatever, we brought him down. He's gonna crash again and open up his whatever. Let's get back inside and finish him off. Alright. Void Termina. That looks vaguely familiar. As the spring breeze blows, a young traveler appears. After greeting new friends and bidding farewell to old ones, his path has finally led him here. Let's beat this guy already. After that, lunch and a nap. It's the end of our journey. And we're fighting Void Termina head on. He is able to confuse your friends, making them attack you. Or each other and killing them. Also, friend hearts have been useful for making friends, but they actually do damage to him, leading more into the implication this guy is born from pure negativity. In some ways it feels like they're doing more than me using the staff. Anyway. But basically, this guy is negativity and destruction incarnate. He looks vaguely similar to Kirby and Dark Matter. But yeah, let's beat this guy already. Great attitude. I couldn't avoid the beam attack. Okay. Every boss basically has a beam attack, so I should stop trying to be fancy with my pogo and just, you know, actually, like, try and, let's just do the thing. I did it. Okay. I was scared he was gonna almost defeat me there. Anyway. We did it. We took him down. We get spit out. Picked up by a ride. Let's go. And now, our so-called god of destruction, destroyer of worlds, fades away and leaves behind this thing. Perhaps then, this is the real form. The other thing was just a construct it made. I don't know. All I know is we're ending this like a good old-fashioned way. Button mash to the death! Mash as fast as you can, take him down. Easy. Until he sends back at you, and now you have to flick the stick in various directions. But it's fine. Now, you have to mash the buttons in sequential order, which isn't too hard, honestly. Then, it's time. He's going to unleash his most powerful beam attack yet. And we gotta avoid it by spinning our stick. But he can't beat us. We have Waddle Doo on our side. And that means we have the most powerful beam attack of them all. That's right. This isn't just Kirby's beam attack. This isn't just Dark Meta Knight's beam attack. This isn't just Poppy Bros Jr.'s beam attack. This isn't just Waddle Doo's beam attack. It's all of our beam attack. After all. Remember, the beam attack isn't an object, a place, a person. The beam attack lives inside all of us. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it! Oh no. We didn't make it. And so, Kirby passed away in space with nobody around him. Well, actually, it looks like there's 3 people around him, but otherwise, oh, no, he's not dead. Never mind. All our friends are here. Well, not all our friends. I don't know why Kirby's here. Anyway. Yeah. That's where we set out from. We've come a long way. And only 11 episodes, too. Anyway. Let's head home. Goodbye. All right. Kirby Star Allies. Roll credits. Okay, so thoughts on the game, I guess, while we're here. Also, yeah, we can now beat up more enemies. Don't steal my kills. Anyway, but it's now a competition between us and all our allies who can, kill the most people. Anyway, so, thoughts on the game. Definitely a very easy game. The final boss is, like, no trouble. I think the thing is, though, I lost track of how much health I had a lot, during some of those fights, simply because, there's so much going on. It was hard to, like, in other Kirby games, you'd take care to dodge the attacks. In this one, you know, it feels like the bosses, at least in the main story, go down quick enough that you don't really have to concern yourself with, oh no, did I actually, you know, I need to avoid getting hit or whatever, right? That's the vibe that I get from it, at least. But, like, you know, they're so easy, they go down so fast that you never have to really worry about that kind of thing. So, although I will say that, what will I say? I think that the lore implications are probably the best thing to come out of Star Allies, honestly. Unlike, say, other Kirby games where there's definitely a lot to be said about the gameplay, Star Allies is just a case of, it feels like, you know, it was really made with the purpose of, you know, being a bunch of callbacks and expanding the Kirby lore. You know, not so much for new gameplay innovations or so much of that, but more so, you know, I think you can see it. The game was definitely made to be played co-op. That's why you have all the allies. I think they made the right decision in future Kirby games, though, of limiting it to 2 players. Well, not future Kirby games. Well, kind of. But just generally, I think they made a good decision in Forgotten Land when they made it 2 players instead of, you know, 4. It makes sense for the first time with, you know... Oh, that's Galactonite. Huh. But they definitely made a good decision because 4 players is a bit much during boss fights. It either makes them way too easy or very difficult to keep track of where you are on screen. But I think this game is pretty good. It's a great game. I think after all the free updates, it's definitely worth it, especially if you're a Kirby fan. But otherwise, it is a lot of references. So, I don't know. If you think I don't want to play a super easy game, then I don't know if even Kirby is the series for you. So this game does get a little bit difficult. I don't think it gets anywhere near as difficult as Robobot's True Arena. I mean, it might, but I guess that depends. Depends on experience and practice and whatnot. But we've unlocked a few new modes now that we've beaten the main game. So let's check those out next time. But for now, my name has been and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, 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 and always will be Pun Food. I don't know. I would dive right back into the extra stuff, but A, when I'm recording this, it's pretty late, and I need to get this video edited for tomorrow. And B, doing that Highness voice really hurt, like a good chunk. Now my throat feels sore, irritated. I don't know. I need to work on that, or maybe just never do that kind of voice again because it really damages my throat. I don't know. One of the two. I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. If this is the end of where you decide to watch the series to, that's totally fine. But I hope you'll be back for when I cover guest star allies, question mark, star allies, go. You know, and the ultimate choice, and here's in another dimension, and the sub games. So, yeah, see you then.